So fucking yeah, no, I didn't think I'd be making another one of these after the last one, but turns out, despite living in this town that I have my entire life, I did not know until a few weeks ago that we had a UK food shop. So I've gone there a couple of times now, but this time I went with a friend from the UK on voice chat, and we walked around the store and he directed me through some things, and I came back with a bunch of food, which I'm apparently gonna fucking eat now. We'll start off with the thing that happens to be right in fucking front of me, which happens to be Grant's Premium Haggis in a can. I fried this up in the frying pan, haven't tried any yet. According to the side of the can, it says for a true Scottish experience to have it with a wee dram of whiskey. So I also reached into my cupboard and pulled out a gift to me that I got a very long time ago that I haven't actually opened until today. Well, I haven't even opened it yet, but going to. A bottle of Johnny Walker Black Label blended Scotch whiskey, aged 12 years. This was a gift to me a very fucking long time ago, and I haven't opened it. Guess we're going to do that today. So, that's that. We'll pour in a fucking capful onto the haggis. About that much. Fuck, that smells. As many of you know, I don't fucking drink. Like, basically ever. So, we'll fucking mix that into the haggis. I haven't even tried it without the scotch, but I guess if this is the proper way to do it, this is the way we're going to do it. And okay, it's starting to smell like vomit. When I was cooking it, fresh out of the can, it smelled like cat food. Frying it up, it started to smell a bit more like offal, which, like, that's not something I'm not used to. You know, we grew up around sheep kidneys and hearts and shit is not exactly common, but it's not unheard of, and I actually quite enjoy it. Fry that up with bacon, it's a great fucking dinner. But and haggis seems to be no fucking different. It's got that really fucking salty taste that you get with all offal. It's actually not as bad as... It's arguably better than the lamb offal. Because with lamb offal, you really do need to have that bacon in it. Like, straight offal just isn't really that fun. But I don't know. I can't really taste the whiskey. I don't know if I'm supposed to taste the whiskey, but I'm not going to put more in. But yeah, it's not bad. I'll finish that later. We've got a bunch of other stuff to move on to, including crunchy spread. Now, we have crunchy bars here, and they're pretty alright. Not my favourite Cadbury chocolate bar, but they're alright. But apparently the Brits turn everything into a fucking spread to put on toast. You know, when we were at the store, we saw fucking Galaxy, Biscoff, Caramello, which is another Cadbury one, and Crunchy, but we decided to go with the Crunchy. It looks basically like Nutella with little chunks in it, which I assume is the Hokey Pokey pieces. They're actually pretty small pieces. I don't know why, but I was really expecting something bigger, but I slapped it on some toast. I did try everything in my fucking power to not lick the knife while making this, because it's such a fucking instinct. But I wanted to get the reaction on camera, and it tastes like a fucking crunchy bar. Like, this is 100% better than Nutella, because this is actually fucking chocolate, not hazelnut, whatever the fuck. Wow. Fuck, this is good. I'll finish off this piece and save the other one for later. Hang on. Sorry about that. Next thing on the list is penguins. McVitie's or McVites, I don't know. Penguins. It comes in a pack of 8, and inside the pack is another pack, so a lot of unnecessary shit. And it's really tight because they really fucking packed it in there, and oh dude, it's a Tim Tam. This is a fucking Tim Tam. I paid $9 for a pack of Tim Tams. I could have gone to the fucking store, any fucking store in this country, paid $2, and I could have gotten twice as many penguins. These are overpriced as shit Tim Tams. Right. This is what your mum gets when she goes to visit her friends when they're having a cup of tea. Yep. So much packaging for fucking Tim Tams. I'm disappointed. Anyway. And I'm gonna have a bit more haggis. I also want to have a bit of a sip of my tea. The tea isn't special, the tea is just the tea I normally drink. I didn't feel like getting any special tea. For the record, I don't know if it's international, but it's Bell tea. Deal with it. Now, the next thing, when I was talking to my friend, this made him ejaculate in the store when I brought these up. These are fucking tea cakes. It's a pack of 6 of these little, like 3 centimeter in diameter tits, for lack of a better word, fucking semi-spheres, I guess I should probably fucking call them. They're all individually wrapped in foil, and I'm expecting chocolate because one, it says fucking milk chocolate on the thing, and 2, the other flavour was dark chocolate. And I swear to God, if I bite into this and I find out that this is a fucking Mellow Puff, I'm gonna be pissed. It's a fucking Mellow Puff. I'm starting to get the feeling that we just have a lot of British food here, but it's better and cheaper. I paid $5 for Mellow Puffs, for 6 Mellow Puffs. I could have gone to the store next door and gotten a dozen of these for $2. It's fucking good though. I love Mellow Puff. feel like there's a bit of a minty flavour in these ones though. Not that you can't get mint mellow puffs, but if this is the standard, it feels like there's a bit more mint in them. Okay. So currently we're 2 out of 4. And next thing is Epicure's Golden Marzipan. Now, marzipan is not exactly exclusive to the UK, but I've never had it. I've never seen it in stores before. And apparently it's very fucking rich. And I love my sweet shit. However, if I can get it out, because it's in this kind of foil packaging. Oh, we've got a quarter of it, so we'll eat the fucking corner. There we go. Well, the ingredients did mention 23% almond. And you can really fucking tell it's got that really strong. I know it's kind of a joke in the United States, but I love Christmas cake. And whenever you make Christmas cake, you put on a nice thick layer of almond icing. And this is basically that. You probably still get almond icing now, like stores probably still have a fuck ton of leftover stock from Christmas. Taking just one more bite before I put this down. I don't know what I'm going to do with this though, because it's so like it's big, but it's not the kind of thing I can just have extra pack. Like I can leave the penguins and the tea cakes in the fridge because they're all individually wrapped and not give a shit, but the fuck am I supposed to do with this? And doesn't even have a serving size on the package, but it's 250 grams. And there's 72 grams of sugar for every 100 grams. So this is, if I can do maths inside my head, like 170 grams of sugar in a block. That's pretty fucking brutal. But I'll get back to that later. Have a bit more tea. And the last thing is actually a drink. Ben Shaw's Dandelion and Burdock. I'll be honest, I brought 2 of these. One I drank basically as soon as I got out of excuse me. One I basically drank as soon as I got out of the store because I was fucking thirsty. And one for when I got back here. Short version is it tastes, when you first drink it, you feel like you're gonna have an ice cream soda or a creaming soda, and then the taste actually hits and it tastes like licorice. So I don't know if you like licorice, but I think it's pretty fucking good. And especially since the first time I went into the store, the first thing I went in there looking for was fucking licorice, and they had none, or basically none. They had these little kind of strips of licorice, and they were tiny and pathetic, and I could basically just go next door and I could get more licorice, and that was really sad. But yeah, it feels like you're gonna have a creaming soda, and they sell creaming soda as well, but then you taste it and it's not creamy soda, which it feels like disappointment, but at the same time, it's not bad if you just try not to expect anything. Anyway, I'm going to finish off this piece of toast because, well, the toast is cold now and it's really fucking delicious. But I guess that's my foray into British foods, where it is unfortunately pretty much the fucking same. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you cunts later.